So welcome to seventh session in financial analysis course. So dear students, in this session we'll be discussing on comparative income statement. So one of the very useful financial analysis tool to analyze the income statement of the company. So in this problem we'll be working out one problem and explaining the solution step by step. So the three steps as usually we discussed in the previous session. So step 1, first you have to prepare the income statement for the given accounting period or maybe for with respect to the companies. Next, we need to find out the absolute change in terms of figures. And last one, we need to find out the percentage change in the incomes as well as the expenses. So the formula is already we explained. So percentage change is equal to the absolute change divided by the absolute figure of the previous year multiplied by 100. So you will get that percentage change. So this is the foundation for this particular problem. So first we will explain the problem. So from the following information, prepare comparative income statement of Alpha Limited on year ending March. So here usually you will be given the profit and loss account. The problem will be given the form of profit and loss account. So in the debit side they given cost of goods sold, the cost of sales for the year 2019 is 6,000, for 2020 7,000. Next, operating expenses they given. There are two operating expenses. Administrative expenses 300 for 2019 and 2020 500. Selling expenses 400, 500 respectively. So both are coming under operating expenses. Operating expenses are directly related with the operational activities. Next, two non-operating expenses, maybe like interest or tax, all these things. So 300 and 500. Next, the net profit 1,500 and 2,500. By net sales they given sales figure 8,000 and 10,000, and by non-operating income. Non-operating income means actually income received from non-operating activities, like for example dividend, interest, like this. So now we need to prepare comparative income statement of Alpha Limited for the 2 years 2019 and 20. So first we need to convert the profit and loss account into actually income statement format. So income statement format is already we discussed. So format will be, first we need to write sales. From sales we need to subtract cost of sales or cost of goods sold. So you will get gross profit. From gross profit deduct the operating expenses. So you will get operating profit and less non-operating expenses, and you can add non-operating income. So ultimately you will get net profit. So here already I think the solution is prepared. So we'll explain one by one. So particulars 2019, 2020. So the information given in the problem as it is, right? So first we will start with the sales. So sales is given for the year 2019 is 8,000 and 2020 is 10,000. So now first we need to find out the absolute change in terms of figures. How much sales is increased from 8,000 to 10,000. So additional 2,000 sales increased. So what is the percentage change? So percentage ಎಷ್ಟು change ಆಗಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. So there is one formula already we discussed that absolute change, that is 2,000 divided by the previous year sales 8,000. So for one calculation here it is explained. So absolute change is 2,000. Percentage change in sales is 2,000 divided by 8,000. So 2,000 upon 8,000 multiplied by 100. So you will get a percentage change. So same calculation you need to do for all the remaining items. So first we will focus on the format of income statement. I already explained net sales less cost of goods sold. So you will get gross profit less operating expenses. Here we are having two operating expenses, admin and selling. So the total operating expenses you can get. Next you will get operating profit here. From operating profit deduct the non-operating expenses is given in the problem. So you will get profit and non-operating income. So in the first two columns you need to write the amount given in the problem as it is. Fine. So third column, here third column absolute change. So increase or decrease in terms of rupees we have to mention, and in the fourth column increase or decrease in terms of a percentage. Fine. So sales already explained. So 25% sales is increased. So now 2019 ಮತ್ತು 20 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಾರಾಟವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ 2020ರಲ್ಲಿ 19ಕ್ಕಿಂತ 25% ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್, ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ 6,000 7,000. So additional how much cost of goods sold is 1,000. So percentage wise how you will calculate? 1,000 divided by 7,000. So you will get a 16%. So additional 16% cost of goods sold is happened in 2020. Gross profit you will get 8,000 minus 6,000, here 2,000. Similarly 10,000 minus 7,000, 3,000. So gross profit is increased by 1,000, and percentage wise if you see that it is increased by 50%. The analysis we will do later. So this is a comparative figures. Next, less operating expenses. Here first one is administrative expenses. Write the figure given in the problem as it is, 300 500. So increased by 200 compared to 2019 plus 200 we can write. So percentage wise it is nearly 66.67% like that we can write. Selling expenses 400 to 500 means 100 rupees selling expenses are increased. So in terms of percentage it is increased by 25%. So 25% how you will get? 100 divided by 400 multiplied by 100. So total operating expenses you will get 700 for 2019, for 2020 1000, 500 plus 500. So increased by nearly 300 absolute change, and percentage wise it's changed nearly 42.86%. Next we will continue. So the answer we will get operating profit here for 2 years. So operating profit is increased by 700. So in terms of percentage, it is increased by nearly 53%. 53.84% like that it is increased. Less non-operating expenses they given. So 300 rupees for 2019, 500 for 2020. So it is increased by 200 rupees. So percentage wise it's increased by 66% or 67%. So we will get profit 1000 and 1500 respectively for 2019 and 20. So profit is increased by 500 and percentage wise it is increased by 50. And last we need to add the non-operating income 500 and 1000. So it is increased by 500. So percentage wise ultimately it is increased by 100%. So 500 divided by 500 into 100 if we'll do, I think 100% non-operating income is increased. So ultimately the end figure is net profit. So 1500 for 2019 and 2500 for 2020. So it is increased by 1000. So percentage wise now nodadre illi net profit is increased by 66.66%. So students, how you will get that percentage? 1000 upon 1500. So previous year figure we have to take multiplied by 100. So don't forget to multiply it by 100 because you need to get the percentage. Now ಕೇವಲ 1000 divided by 1500 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. We need to multiply it by 100 to get the percentage. So this is the ultimate comparative income statement or comparative profit and loss account for Alpha Limited for the year 2019 and 2020. Now, if you analyze this income statement, so some observation we can make. So interpretation is very important. So here, as a BBA student or as a professional student, so you need to go through the company's financial statement like balance sheet or income statement. So try to get some information about the 2 years data, or you can do uh, comparison of uh, intercompany analysis also you can do. So two companies income statement you can take and you can analyze the financial position or their income position. Now based on this problem, some observation we identified here. So sales is increased here 25%. That is the first observation. Gross profit is increased by 50%. So you need to find out here sales is increased by only 25%, but gross profit is increased by 50%. The reason is because cost of goods sold is increased only by 16%. So the effect again on operating expenses increased by 42%. So operating profit is increased by 53%, and ultimately the net profit compared to 2019 in the year 2020 net profit is increased by 66%. I think it's a good trend. So profit is increased. So for the fundamental analysis of the company, when any investors they want to make investment in the company, obviously they will look the net profit. So if the net profit is showing the upward trend, then only the stock will be preferred. So this is the one working note for the sales. So same calculation will come for remaining all the items. Now in the interpretation, the comparative income statement given above shows some observation. So as I told, increase in net sales of 25%. So cost of goods sold has increased by 16%, 16.67%. So this resulted in increase in gross profit by 50%. You can observe here. So even though sales is increased by 25%, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ 25% ಮಾತ್ರ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ goods sold is increased by only 17%. Because of that, gross profit is increased by 50%. Next one, operating expenses have increased by 42%, and the increase in gross profit is sufficient to cover the operating expenses. So the company is had sufficient gross profit so that they covered the operating expenses, and ultimately the net profit of the company compared to 2019 is increased by 1000. In terms of percentage, is increased by 66.67%. So this is the beauty of the comparative analysis. So one of the fundamental technique of financial analysis. So in the last session, so we discussed about comparative balance sheet, where we discussed about the two companies or maybe 2 years data, and we compared the position of the company in terms of the investment in assets or investment in liabilities or maybe the reserve or the current assets and all these things. But in this problem, the analysis is done with respect to the profitability position. So ultimately we can conclude that the above analysis that is worked out here is sufficient progress in the performance of the company as well as the overall profitability of the company is ultimately is good. So there is no doubt on the company's performance. If in any case, I think if any decreased trend is showed, sometimes it will happen. So if you have the reverse data, for example, for the year 2019, 2500 and 2020, it is nearly only 1500. So it shows a minus 1000. It shows minus 1000. So in that case, minus 1000 in terms of absolute figure, and if you do that calculation in terms of the percentage, so I think you will get some other answer. So 1500 is the difference amount divided by 2500 if you will do, so nearly I think 40% of the net profit is decreased. So comparative analysis will be helpful to analyze the company's financial position. So here you can do two types of comparative analysis. One is intra-firm. Intra-firm. Intra-firm means taking the financial data of 2 years or 3 years like that. So the intra-firm is the same company income statement we are taking and analyzing their financial position, whether the profitability is showing the increasing trend or decreasing trend. On the other hand, another technique is a interfirm. Interfirm ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. So for example, you can take any two IT companies or you can take any two pharma companies. So there are so many sectors. So as a one kind of assignment or as a one kind of homework or as a one kind of practical work you can give to the students, or students they can take uh, the practical portion of this particular thing. So just go to some nifty listed companies So get their balance sheet, get their position income statement from their website. You will get definitely, and try to compare their financial position and try to give some explanation, interpretation like this. Thank you.